Hey, what it do, y'all? It's your boy E2 Blue coming back at you again on this Saturday. We know that the draft has been this week, Thursday, Friday coverage. We know we picked Micah Parsons in the first round. I guess we can, I can safely say that we're okay with that pick. Definitely one of the best linebackers in this draft. Nice, young, scrappy guy. Sure tackler. Very quick off the ball, very explosive. Raw talent, though. But it's cool though because once he gets to the Cowboys, get in the NFL, I think that he can get refined and stuff like that. That's not an issue. Some people were concerned about his off-field issues, but I think that was just one isolated incident. But the Cowboys clarified that, so he should be good. He wants to be there, so that's a good thing. Dak Prescott, our quarterback, he reached out to him when he got drafted, so that's a good thing. It shows leadership on the team, and it shows your young rookie that, hey, this team has camaraderie and chemistry, and I want to be a part of that. Now, as far as rounds 2 and 3 that was displayed last night, and round 4 through 7 is actually getting ready to come on in a minute. But at pick number 44 in the second round, we got cornerback Kelvin Joseph, and here's my son flipping. um, Super athletic cover corner. He has all the traits needed to excel on the island. He's a natural playmaker, and his movement skills are good for an outside perimeter corner. Although his skills need to be refined as well, but like I said, same thing with our first round draft pick. It's nothing that coaching can't help. He'd definitely be good in Dan Quinn's scheme. I actually like this pick with Kelvin Joseph. He'll definitely make this team as a cornerback. He's 6'1", 192 pounds. He's a prototypical build for an outside corner with size and strength. He's full of confidence and has edge to him. We talked about young guys that have confidence and go out there like what we call dogs. Go out there and get it done. He's consistent in high pointing the ball, and he's an aggressive finisher. And here's my son. Weaknesses. He's highly inexperienced, but like I said, with more reps, he can be better. They say that he doesn't really find the ball real well during the goal line, but again, all these things can be taught. Again, at the college level, you're going against different type of talent. So once you get to the NFL, it's a little different. So they're going to get a crash course, and that's what OTAs and training camp is for. Now, for the 75th pick that we got in the third round, Osa Odighizuwa. I don't know if I said that right. I doubt it. But I'm going to call him Double O. Osa O. Defensive tackle out of UCLA. Big boy. He's bigger than his weight, though. Like, if you look at him, like, he's solid. He's 6'2", 280 pounds. He has experience playing every position on the defensive line. He plays with disruptive energy and consistent forward movement, and he's effective at winning his battles, always hunting for gaps and edges, and he's relentless and has a high motor. That's what you want at your defensive tackle position, whether he's going to play the one technique or a three technique. But I think that he definitely be good in this rotation. Get him in rotation with Antoine Woods and Brett Urban and all those guys that are going to be in the mix of that middle. I don't know where they're going to play Carlos Watkins at, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. His weaknesses: his urgent pass rush sometimes creates lack of focus and control because he's so focused on just doing the task at hand that he might lose control of his feet sometimes. And he's not able to rid himself of blocks quickly. Now, it all depends on what offensive lineman you're going against. Some offensive linemen are better than others. But again, these are all techniques. These are all things that can be taught, that can get better as you go forward in the NFL. So, I actually like that pick as well. Definitely not mad at it. Third round, 84th pick, Chauncey Golston, defensive end out of Iowa. He's 6'4", 268 pounds. His strengths, he's named to the 2020 Iowa Leadership Group. So, you need leaders, right? You need guys that are going to be future leaders on this team. That's what you're looking for. He has a long wingspan with big hands. He uses the stab and slap move to get around the edges. Now, his weaknesses are he needs work on his power and his play strength. Get in the weight room, young man, because you're gonna be going against these offensive linemen in this league, and it's a different ball game than in college. His pursuit speed is nothing special. Now, a guy's speed is what it is. Like I don't think he can get faster unless he loses weight or something like that. But I think in the grand scheme of things, I think he can be well in that certain situation. But we'll see about him. Chauncey Golston, he's a toss-up, but again, another rotational guy that could come in and play when needed. I only had one really question mark about the guys that got drafted, and this is the number 99th pick that we got in the third round. Cornerback Nashon Wright out of Oregon State. Now, this guy had a 7th round grade, and they picked him in the third round. Now, there were some other corners that were there that I think that they should have went with, but they ended up going with him, and I'm a little it's a head scratcher because, like I said, he had a 7th round grade and he's going to the third. He got picked kind of high. I don't know what the thing was there because, again, if you wanted a developmental guy, which is what he is, not saying not saying that he can't be good. I'm pretty sure that he can be good in a year or two, but he definitely needs some coaching. Now, he's not going to be like a day one starter or anything like that. I just look at that and I'm like, you could have got that in at least the 6th round, not now. But anyway, Nashon Wright out of Oregon State, 6'3", 188 pounds. Wright is a developmental prospect with potential in Dan Quinn's system. Now, I know he fits the scheme real well, but you still could have got him later. His upside is a long-term project. So, like I said, he's not going to go out there and be day one for you. He's instinctive, though, and he has great route recognition when going up against wide receivers. He has fast feet, so when he's shifting from backpedaling to turning around and chasing after the wide receiver, he can get to him. He tracks and attacks 50-50 balls, and he's good at high-pointing balls as well. His weaknesses are he has a very thin frame, skinny hips and legs. He lacks the ability to stay connected to complex routes and tends to get too grabby. Now, we've seen some guys that we had on this team before get kind of grabby. But, again, that's a natural thing that corners and safeties kind of do sometimes when they get beat because they're trying to get their play. But if you're grabbing, you got to grab and let go. You can't grab and hold on. You grab and hold on, it's going to be a PI penalty every time. So, again, those are our draft picks that we had between the 2nd and 3rd round. Let's see what we do 4 through 7. Like I said, there's only one questionable one here, and that's Nashon Wright. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section about the draft picks that we got through 2 and 3. Get ready to watch 4 through 7. I'm not gonna be able to live stream because my son is here, so I'm daddy duty right now. So, family comes first. So, with that being said, y'all, it's your boy E2 Blue, always keeping it real. We'll check back with you after the final draft when it's all complete. Peace out.